Hi there, welcome again for my build with the Birdseye BEE-XR, the little frame here, 210mm. As I mentioned earlier, I've just put it roughly together. That is to give me an idea on how it's going to look, where I can place the components. Some of the components are obvious, as the motors and I guess the ECs goes on the wingspan over here. Um, it is not. It's going to be tiny. As you can see, I have to desolder those 3 wires on the ESC where my thumb is. And I'm going to take the wires from the motors and shorten them down and solder them on the ESC. Then I think it will fit okay. Then I'm going to heat shrink the ESC on the wingspan. Remember one thing, I have not tried it, but I have heard others do it. Carbon is electric conducted, or what it's called. It means that it can conduct electricity on the frame. So if you have electronics directly mounted on the frame, it is not advisable. It can really fry up some shit on your quadcopter. So do try, as this one here, this ESC here, already has a heat shrink on it. Really be careful with it because it can go wrong. So the 4 engines, pum pum, bada bing, wada bum. ESCs on the wings, so far so good. That part I am not so much nervous for. The one part I'm nervous for, let me go remove this one, is this little baby. This is my 4-cell LiPo batteries I'm using. Bunch of batteries on the market, but this one delivers. I guess I could get some better ones, but yeah, I think it will be okay. At least until I blow up a LiPo, and then I will have to buy some new. Anyway, the frame is, as you can see, quite small. Normally I have it mounted on the other quadcopters I have, inside here where you can see the strap, inside the belly of the beast, and inside the belly of the beast. However, I think that as far as I can see in this setup, there's not much room for the flight controller on the downstairs. I think it's supposed to go with the power distribution board inside the belly of this beast. And you also have the FPV cam going up here in the front. And you have the receiver also going to fit, and the VTX, and maybe this one. This, what's it called? LiPo monitor thingy, sensor. But I don't know if it can fit like this, or perhaps even I don't know if it will work, but perhaps even underneath the beast. I guess I'll have to find out by trying to figure out the flight control and the other components, and then just see what's left to place the battery. Perhaps I'm going to ask in the forums. So yeah, it was just a small update from here, just to show you my thoughts and things I've thought about. I really like these Emax engines. You get this Brago thingy for tightening the screws. You get the engine, obviously. You also get a bunch of extra screws, and you get these for your propeller. 3 in a box. So I think it's quite okay. As it says on the box, it do have quite a lift. Yeah, see? Max thrust 1024 gram. All of mine I've bought with the counterclockwise direction, and then I'm just swapping the wires for you who don't know, the Cs here have yeah, I'm no electronic expert, but you have the power going in, red plus, black minus, or negative or ground or what you call it, and then you have free out. That is because it is asynchronous. I don't know if that's right in English. It means that if you have a direct one-to-one soldered on the engine, see, wire 1 to wire 1, wire 2 to wire 2, 3 to 3, then the engine spins, I think it is counterclockwise. But however, since it is asynchronous, then you can swap, example, wire 1 to 2 and 2 to 1, and the engine spins opposite, counterclockwise. And this is a drawing I've borrowed from the internet, just to let me remember how it is. You see here you have the 4 engines. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. And engine 1 and 4 has to go clockwise. So, yeah. However, this is a build I'm sorry for that. I'm working on a little bit on and off. Right now, this is morning here in Denmark before I have to go to work. Just thought I would spend 2 minutes here with you. I hope you like it. But I'm off for work now. Bye bye.